The past few weeks, Solana has been on a straight shot to the moon.
Liftoff, man.
In fact, if you had bought Solana just 1 month ago, you would have 5x'd your money. So this begs the question, is Solana sustainable? And if so, for how long? Where could we be looking for a potential buy in an attempt to ride this rocket? These will be the questions we're going to answer today in this video. Make sure to watch it all the way until the end, because at the very end, I'm going to be giving you guys a bonus crypto that I am currently watching. Our story with Solana begins on a daily chart. If we look at the previous bull run, we'll see that we had a return of a whopping 5,567% all the way from the December 2020 low till the May 2021 high. Compare that to the current run-up we have on Solana from this little bear market low here, and we'll see that we are right now sitting, or we reached a high of around a 1,000% return off of the bear market low back in around May. So if you take a Fibonacci extension from the bull market beginning back in December of 2020, and we extend that to the last bull market high right around May of 2021, we'll get some pretty key levels, and this is all on a logarithmic chart. Now, the first key level that I want to point out to you guys is going to be this 3.618 level that Solana is currently fighting right now. So the 3.618 Fibonacci extension level, which is right here sitting at around $208 a coin, is usually considered very, very overextended. To put this into perspective, most uptrends and downtrends usually end between the 1.618 and the 2.618. Okay, it's very unusual for us not to have some sort of major pullback between the 1.618 and the 2.618. All right, and the 2.618 was all the way back at $151 a coin. We are now at $208 a coin. At least that's where the 3.618 Fibonacci extension level is. So needless to say, Solana has extended way past what it was supposed to, or at least what most would have expected. So as you can see, Solana is currently struggling to get past this level. So this is the first warning sign for Solana, the fact that we are now hitting this really, really overextended major level of resistance, the 3.618, again, sitting at $208 a coin. Now, in the off chance that we do end up blasting through this $208 level, the next level after that is going to be all the way up at $265, and not surprisingly, that's the next Fibonacci extension level sitting at that 4.618. okay, and from current price, that is right around a 35% increase. Now, despite the fact that cryptocurrencies have been taking an absolute nosedive in the past couple of days, we are still seeing an increase in this altcoin season index. So it is not surprising to see that altcoins are still ripping higher and outperforming Bitcoin. Of course, if Bitcoin falls in price, then altcoins are going to start outperforming. So as we can see, the altcoin season index has finally tipped over 50, and we are now edging towards that altcoin season all the way up at around 75. This is nothing new. We have been talking about this for a while. If we actually want to see this as a visual, we will see that Axie Infinity is leading the top 50 performers in the last 90 days. Okay, we'll see Axie Infinity up 1,500%, BCHA up 1,200%, FTM up 600%, and then Bitcoin up a measly 30%. Now, just for fun, I've also projected the best case scenario for Solana, and the way we do that is if we project the last bull run's performance, which was 5,567%. If we project that from the bear market lows back in May of 2021, we get a target for Solana of around a crazy $1,100 a coin, or again about 5,500% off the lows, and from current price that is going to be around 450% higher. Now, if we drop down to a 4-hour chart, the story begins to weaken just a little bit. Now, on top of the fact that we are rejecting that $208 level, which is that major daily level of resistance, we are also at the very top of this little growth curve you see right here. So as you can see, Solana tends to top out whenever we start to touch this little growth curve right in here. Not only are we overextended on a daily basis, but we are also overextended on a short-term 4-hour chart basis. So could we see a potential sell-off from here? In my opinion, yes, but who knows? We could go higher. So on the off chance that we do go higher on Solana, where would we be looking to buy? So if we drop down to a 1 hour chart and we just take a Fibonacci retracement tool and we go from the low to the high, we'll see that the 382 Fibonacci retracement and the 50% Fibonacci retracement, which usually provides us a pretty good zone of support, also lines up with some previous structure on Solana. So we're going to make that a little level of support. Clearly, we have broken through the most recent high, which is an indication of an uptrend. No duh, we're in an uptrend on Solana. So on the off chance that Solana drops a little bit lower and we are likely to continue higher, then this is probably going to be the area we're going to do it. That is going to be between $182 to $172 a coin. Now that's if Solana does in fact continue, but what is the worst case for Solana? Say we do not continue and say that this is the top for Solana right around $208 a share. Well, to get the targets for the worst case scenario, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this daily chart and we're just going to use a Fibonacci retracement tool from the previous bear market low all the way back in May, okay, till the all-time high, which is again right around $210 a coin. And that's going to give us some levels of support. And the first level that we almost always test in a very bearish scenario, say we crash on Solana, is going to be the 382 Fibonacci retracement. That is the norm for a pullback. Any strong uptrend almost always pulls back to a 382 Fibonacci retracement. So if we do decide to top out here at around $208, which in my opinion, I would not be buying at these levels. If we do decide to top out at this level, okay, that is going to give us a target of right around 28% lower, right around a 30% possible retracement on Solana back down to right around $142 a coin. Now that is the worst case scenario. Hopefully, I know most of you guys would never short a cryptocurrency, so hopefully the scenario that does happen on Solana is going to be this little pullback and continuation higher all the way up to $264 a coin. And from our level of support, that would be a return of right around 45% higher. And that also lines up with this little growth curve we see here. Okay, you can see that this scenario would pretty much make sense right around $260 a coin. That would match up with that growth curve as well as the next Fibonacci extension level on the daily chart. Now, another coin that I think has a lot of potential is going to be Avax, AVAX, okay? And this one's very, very simple. We have covered it on the channel before, but if we take a look on the daily time frame, specifically on a log scale, it's a very simple trade, okay? We have this massive bull market right in here, this previous move higher. We got this massive bear market here, followed by another massive bull market, okay? So this gives us the perfect scenario to use an ABCD pattern, which all that is you take a line, you take the last bull run and you project it from the bear market low, which is all the way down in here. And that gives us a target on Avax of right around $66 a coin. So as we can see on this chart, Avax is currently consolidating. We can actually draw out a little flag, something like this, actually, something like this. Okay, obviously we had a massive influx of volatility in the drop that came about 2 days ago, but that is completely normal in this scenario. I mean, this thing moves like crazy. All right, and we can also see that we just broke through these massive levels of resistance, these previous highs all the way back in March of 2021, all the way up until May of 2021. Okay, we just blasted through those levels, and that, if you don't know, becomes a level of support, right? Previous resistance becomes support, and as you can see, we're currently shooting up and away from that level of support, which leads me to believe that this is getting ready for another move higher, all the way up to our target of right around $66 a coin, which from current price gives us a target of about 50 to 55% higher. And from our zone of support, that would give us a return of right around 60 to 65% higher. So buying Avax in this area of support right around $40 a coin to $34 a coin. Hopefully we don't get back down to $34 a coin. That wouldn't be that good of a sign. But if we do manage to buy Avax at this top level of the support zone, I think that could be a pretty great trade all the way up to $66 a coin, or about a 60% return. And this should be happening within the next few months here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for daily crypto content and analysis. If you want to start trading cryptocurrencies yourself, you can feel free to open an account with Coinbase using my link in the description down below. As soon as you buy your first $100 worth of cryptocurrencies, you will get a free $10 worth of Bitcoin. So feel free to do that on your way out. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.